I think we came away with a 5-point victory, but I distinctly remember about 60 minutes start smelling turkey coming out of me and exuding the red wine and whatnot.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Cheers.
So boys, I've got a Californian Pinot Noir from Sonoma County. So there's something a little bit lighter after some of the heavier drops that you tend to have around Christmas. Theo, obviously big wine man. I know you'd like this probably after your 3rd serving of dessert or something.
So cheap. Is that the way we're going with this?
No, we're not going with that. Talking about Christmas then, any games that stick out, Loz?
Yeah, it was a while back. Theo was probably still in school.
What year?
2017.
Yeah, I was 16 then.
16, just about to do GCSEs.
Were you actually? Yeah. Oh my God. Are you even old enough to drink this?
Barely, probably not in California.
Buzzing with that.
Yeah, that was 2017, Leicester away.
Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, yeah. So it's always nice to get a game on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Really frees you up for the
Next few days.
the next couple of days.
Period.
Yes, we beat Leicester. Jamie scored a nice try.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Good. We were on a bit of a bad run at the time. So that was one of our first wins. Or we'd just come out of a bad run.
We'd had a few losses. I think maybe 6 or 7 in a row. Come out of the back end of that. Yeah, it was a nice day. And then we enjoyed Christmas Eve as well.
Yeah. We had a good team night out, which was fun.
What was yours, Ben?
Mine would be cheers.
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 Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Mine would probably be, I distinctly remember once we played Worcester around Christmas time a couple of years back, and we were kind of in and out of COVID and lockdown, and we'd done little to no training, and we'd been sent the moves a couple of days before. I think this was on the 27th of December. Turned up not really knowing what was going on, even if the game was going ahead. I think we came away with a 5-point victory, but I distinctly remember about 60 minutes start smelling turkey coming out of me and exuding the red wine and whatnot. So,
Well, we'd all got COVID at the
right.
Christmas party, which we had an early Christmas party that year, didn't we? For whatever reason.
Correct.
Because of the way the fixtures fell. Managed to, I think, 39 out of 40 players catch COVID.
Yeah.
Sent home for 10 days, no training.
That's right.
And then, thankfully managed to pull ourselves together for that game. I mean, it was good Christmas, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Funny story about that. I was actually living with Jamie at the time, and I was having my house done, and Jamie caught COVID and I didn't. So I was actually homeless for about 2 days around Christmas time.
Where'd you go?
I had to go back to my mum and dad's and drive up to the game, on the morning of the match and leave very, very early. But
Bit of self-isolation, was it?
yeah, a bit of self-isolation, try and stay away from Jamie and his partner at the time. So yeah, that was an interesting one. Theo, any other games that stick out while you're
Christmas time?
where you weren't at school? Yeah.
No, I do remember that Boxing Day game. Again, coming off the back of that self-isolation where everyone was back at home. I was expecting us potentially to probably lose that game. So it was quite surprising seeing the boys just fire through after about 3 weeks of nothing but
no
home, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I remember it
Well,
well.
just going for runs around the park, on our own, making up our own training.
Trying to rev ourselves up for a game that we didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, I remember it well.
That's brilliant.
There you
Glad tidings.
Good tidings.
To you and
Merry
your
Christmas.
kids. Cheers.
Cheers.
Go on, down the hatch.
Down that.